Test 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Frank Marquise. Good morning. Davion with the heart me. Thank you, Davion. What's up, Bubba? Good morning to you guys. Welcome, everybody. Tap, tap, tap that screen. Share that live out. Good morning over everywhere today. Jerry, good morning. Mike Candy, good morning. We have a lot to go over today. Silvana, good morning. Shoma, how are you? Good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're coming in, guys, tap that screen, share the live out. I would appreciate it. Good morning, SSJX. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Over there on the tubes. Yes, we're going to get started here in a minute. As you're coming in, guys, tap the screen, share the live out. That's all we ask. JDM, there he is. We are on the tubes, and we are on the TikTok Live. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. For all our moderators in here, what's up, Brian? Good to see you. All my moderators in here throughout the live. If you could just put the word favorited, colon, and then my username and pin it in the chat, and do the same thing for the tubes, YouTube colon, throughout the live. I would appreciate that so everyone knows where we are and where to follow us. Good morning. What's up, Shoma Cannoli? Breath on. What's going on? Good to see you, Brian. Mike, what's up, baby? JDM got to turn on the... That's funny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Snoopy? Maddie, how are you? April is in the house. Woo! Let's go, guys. Let's tap us to 100K today. Right now, we have 2 shares that share out to... Let's see. Can we get to 500 shares today? Let's go, everybody. What's up, Snoopy? Hope you're doing well. Tap, tap, tappity, tap. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. You know what I might have to do over here on... Make sure we are... We're going to get started here in 1 minute, guys. How do I know? Don't know. Oh, there we go. Public, good. Oh, wait, that's an old one. Good morning, guys. Tap, tap, tap. We're going to get started here in 1 minute. There I am. There he be. There we be. All right, we're good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get started here. TikTok land. Are we ready? Tap out that live. Share out that live. Thank you, Mike Candy. Sherry, how are you? Hector is in the house. I'm going to put you all right here so I can see you all nice and clear. There we go. All right, here we go. The SPY. Let's start off with the SPY right now. We all know here's our daily 20. All roads lead back to the 20. I'm sure we are going to get back there this week. That's not a problem. You also got some pivot points above you here on the daily. We're now going to move over to our execution time frame. We're in a narrow state on SPY coming into tomorrow. That is good news, okay? That is good news. We're in that narrow state. We got to see which way the SPY Miss Market wants to take us, up or down. We don't know. We won't know until she tells us. We know on the SPY on the 15-minute chart at 606.18, we have the granddaddy of them all waiting for us right there, the 200 SMA. Under that whip zone level on the 15, got room down to those pivots on the 15-minute. Now we're going to head over to the 1 hour chart. Above the whip zone level, we know we got the daddy, the 20 MA in the way there at 605.83. So you do have resistance before you head to that 15-minute 200. Under the whip zone, hourly pivots right here. You got a double bottom. Be careful on the SPY as we get ready for tomorrow. And then on the hourly, you will have support here at 596 on Miss Market. How we doing, everybody? Tap that screen, share that live out. Let's go, babies. Let's go. What's up, other side? I hope you're doing well. Noise and Soul, good morning to you. Running Gate, Nvidia. Yes, Carrie, good morning to you. Please, all the moderators in here, if you can pin throughout the live, you're going to put in favorited. That's the app we're on as well. Thank you. Who sent that? Kimmy, my Kimmy with... Hold on, I'm pulling up the thing here. With the Star Knight. Thank you, my Kimmy. What's going on? Yes. I forgot to hit this button so I can see all the gifts. Thank you, Kimmy. All moderators, if you can put favorited, colon, and then my username, official Voss Trading, and pin it so they know where to follow me there. Also, YouTube, colon, official Voss Trading, and pin that throughout the live as well. Keep fit motivation with the heart me. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Let's go over to AMD. AMD coming into tomorrow. We are going to be in that narrow state. Yes, it is. There's our whip zone levels in play. We're going to leave them for tomorrow. I told you guys, above this 15-minute whip zone level right here, we got to get over 127.58, and we got room to go here on AMD to the upside. Be careful. We got our hourly 20 at 128.69 waiting for us right there as well. So be careful with that. Let's head over to the daily here on AMD, and there's room. There's room to the upside on this, okay? So we're going to see if AMD wants to gap up or down tomorrow for our pleasure. Okay, Cava, don't worry about any of that. April, UNH, let's see what we got here on UNH. Guys, novice traders love to talk about fear, and they love to talk about the news, and they think they're going to the moon, and they think they're crashing. None of that. It's all nonsense, guys. Stocks go up, stocks go down, stocks go sideways over and over and over. That's all we're doing here, okay? Don't put this bias into your mind. It's going to go to the moon, or it's crashing, and everyone's so fearful of the drones in the sky. Guys, don't be that trader, okay? Please don't be that person. UNH, narrow state, right here on the 2-minute. We got to get above 527.57 up or under 520. Hold number down. Now, listen, the whip zone level has you at 520.15. You don't want to short into a hold number of 520. You want to get under 520 and then go for that short in that narrow state. Even though you're in a narrow state, shorting and going long into whole numbers is not a good idea, okay? So keep that in mind. On the 15-minute, you got clearance. You got room up to the granddaddy of them all there at 554. Whole number right here on UNH. On the 15-minute, you got room down to this pivot, possibly a 510 whole number on UNH. Now, if we go over to our hourly, here's your pivot to the bottom, okay? And here's your pivot right here, 540. And you got to watch that 15-minute 200 of 554 on UNH. Also on UNH, above the whip zone, you got to check all your time frames. You got the granddaddy of them all waiting for you at 538.31, okay? So remember, that's a brick wall right there at 538.31. You must check all time frames, traders. You have an execution time frame, the 2 or the 5. Then you got to check your 15, 1 hour, and daily. You must trade with multiple time frames. If you are someone who's going to trade on one time frame, it's going to be a very painful experience we call trading. It's going to be very, very painful. So make sure you trade on higher time frames. The higher time frames, everybody, is to show you if you have the room that it needs to get a winner on your trade. You got room on the higher time frames, and you have an A+ setup on your execution time frame, the 2 or the 5. Go, baby, go. Thank you for the follow, Sonny P. I appreciate you. If you're here for the first time, give us a follow. We're on every day. We're going to shout all our beautiful followers out right now. Lou Diamonds, yes. Hey, Lou, what's going on, baby? Just Diesel with the roses. Thank you, Just Diesel. I appreciate you. Yes, we're going to do Amazon. We're going to do Tesla. We're going to do Nvidia. Kojak with the follow. We're going to do PLTR. Don't you worry, guys. Just keep tapping. Thank you, Crand, with the follow. Who else is going to follow us here? Who's here for the first time? Who is here for the first time? Hit that follow button. Let's shout you out. Let's go. Philip J. Muncie, what's going on? Good girl with the follow. Basetta with the follow. The Chick Boutique with the follow. Good morning, my Kula. I got your email. I loved it. I'm going to respond to you today. Thank you for that email. It was great. OF Fire with the follow. Michael Smith with the follow. Little Devil with the follow. Yes. Woohoo. We are rolling. Keep sharing. Cyclone with the follow. Josine with the follow. Look at that chat go, baby. Look at that chat go. I like it. Let's go over to Apple. Let's see what we got going on here on Apple. If you're over there on the tubes, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday for you. Apple neutral state coming into tomorrow. Here's your whip zone levels. 248.30 up, 247.43 down. We don't know which way Miss Mark is going to take us. Anyone that streams and tells you that, run like hell. On the 15-minute, we got the pivot points there. Under the whip zone, you got your 20 in the way, so make sure you get under 247 right here. And then you possibly could have room down to 245.93. Let's go over to our hourly on Apple. Here's your pivot levels right here, guys, okay? And watch that 15 minutes. If you're here for the first time, my name is Voss. I'm on every day to help you navigate April with the roses. Thank you, my April. I appreciate you. To help you navigate this thing we call Miss Market, all right? We also have a VIP education courses and community that you can join. Just head over to the profile of the platform that you are on. Powder with the confetti. Steel with the autumn. Powder with the confetti again. April with the roses. And thank you, Steel, with the lightning. I appreciate you. You're going to head over to any of our profiles, and you're going to see this right there on them. Alrighty? Just click that right there or type it into your browser, and that is how you will find us in the VIP. Okay, right there, that's where you're gonna go, and that is where you will learn how to trade. We will teach you how to trade. Some of the things you will get if you become part of our VIP family is I give training every Tuesday and Thursday night in the VIP live training room at 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. You also will have access to all our education videos that you can watch on your time. We also record a lot of our VIP trainings. You can start watching all those recordings. We have the VIP Trades channel where you're going to upload your trades every day. Me and the coaches are going to review them to see what you're doing right and what you are doing wrong. You also got the VIP chat 24/7 over there to ask us questions, and we will help you out and guide you and make you better traders. SMCI, let's take a look, everybody. Also, to find us, we will be on other platforms as well. Thank you for the follow, Kumeshi. Vidicon with the follow. If you haven't heard yet, there's an app called Favorited. You are going to download that app and follow us, Official Voss Trading. It's the same name across everywhere, okay? YouTube, Favorited, wherever it's Official Voss Trading, give us a follow. We don't know what the future holds here with certain things, so go find us over there. Right now, we're going to mark out our whip zone levels. Anyone that is new here for the first time, you are saying, what the hell is the whip zone? Well, the whip zone is one of the greatest things that you will ever find, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Those whip zone levels I just marked out are coming into tomorrow. Let's mark out the whip zones from Friday, which is right here. When you're under those whip zone levels, this is for education purposes only. This is not investment, trading, or tax advice. You must trade at your own risk. Under the whip zone, we like to go for a ride. Above the whip zone, we like to go in the other direction for a ride. These whip zone levels that we will teach you in the VIP are crucial to trading the open. Then if you're not an open trader, that is fine. We are going to teach you how to trade A-plus setups, how to correctly have risk management throughout the day so you can become possibly a consistent, profitable trader. In the end, it's all about consistency. It's not about a little win here and a big loss there, or a big win here and a little loss there. Can you do it consistently for 6 months straight? Can you? I put you all to the challenge right now. We're going to get you in our simulator. Can you be consistently profitable in that simulator for 6 months straight? If the answer is no, you have no business putting your hard-earned money on the line, because you're just going to lose it. And always remember, traders, nothing goes to the moon. Nothing crashes. Nothing's a dumpster fire. Stop using those terms. That is all nonsense. Whip zone level right now. Here it is for tomorrow on SMCI. You are in that neutral state. You're going to learn about your state and positions as well. Over that whip zone level of 3660. And under that whip zone level here of 35.97. Now you know the levels on the execution time frame. Now we're going to go to the higher time frame. Look at the big picture. Above the whip zone, you got room up to that pivot. Below the whip zone, you got room to go. All right, on the hourly. Always check your higher time frames, traders, because now we know we have resistance on the hourly at 37.39 above the whip zone. Under the whip zone, you got room down possibly to 31.47 on SMCI, because that is where the granddaddy is. That is the 200 SMA. We do not mess with that granddaddy, okay? Why don't we mess with that granddaddy? Well, if we go over to Boeing and we hit that daily on Boeing, it's trying to do it again. That daredevil. Look, the granddaddy of them all on the daily. Whammo to the downside. Look at that rejection. Now it's going to go up there and test it again. What will we get? A possible whammo on Boeing back to the downside again. But we have to see. But you see that rejection on the granddaddy of them all? You must have that on all your time frames. He is a doozy. He says, boom, get back down there. And then we have the 20 SMA. That is the son of the granddaddy. Just as powerful. The 20 is the heartbeat of the market, everybody. You must have that on your charts. If you don't believe me, come on into our VIP. By the time I'm done with you, you're going to say, holy shit, everything I've been doing for the last 3 years has been wrong. Yep, everyone has that same reaction. I had it too when I was learning, and you will as well. While we're here, let's head over to Boeing. We are in a neutral state on Boeing. The whip zone levels I just mapped out for you. 170 to the upside. Why 170, Voss? Why not above 168, 169.80? Because we don't short into whole numbers, and we don't go long into whole numbers. These psychological whole numbers are brick walls. You will get mass rejection off of them to the upside and to the downside. You must get over 170. You get to move up. You get to retest that support on 170, and then you possibly go. Here is your whip zone level to the downside. Under 169 to the downside, and then you have room possibly. Let's check our 15-minute. Under that whip zone level, you got room down to these pivots right here. You see this? This will become a wall right around the 168 level. Under 169, you still got a dollar move to the downside on this. Above the whip zone, you got room on your 15-minute up to 170.50. Now we head over to our hourly chart, and right there where that wall is on the 15, there's your 20 residing at 167.86. You have room down to 167.86. Just know, if you decide to short this under the whip zone, you got to start taking your profits once you get to that 20 on Boeing. We're going to head over now to the chat. How we doing over there in TikTok land? Thank you for the shares. MU Intel, thank you for the follow. Bumpy Day is in the house. Thank you, Bumpy Day. What else we got going on over here? I can't, the chat's moving too quick. TE Double, thank you for the follow. Hitman with the follow. Moderators, can you please start putting the words that I told you, colon, and then my username, and tag it. Can you please do that? DJ Ami, how are you? Other side. Sherry, how are you? Yes, Sherry. Gentlemen, yes, every day. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Monday through Friday, we are on at 8:20 a.m. to get you ready for the market. And on weekends, we do review to help you become better traders. Hit that follow button, whatever platform you are on. We've been on TikTok now for a long time, all right? We are just starting to get into the tubes and the favorited, okay? And some others as well. Thank you for the follow, Omega. Thank you, Shy, for the follow. Bristol with the follow. Let's head over there on MU and see what we got. MU right now, our whip zone levels are still in play a little bit from the other day. Right there, whip zone level on MU. You are in a neutral state on this. On the 15-minute, you know above that whip zone level, you got room up to 103.23. Under the whip zone, we got the granddaddy of them all sitting right there at 101. We are definitely not going to short into that. You got to get under 101 to the downside on MU. Now, on the hourly chart here, above the whip zone, you have room. Just be careful because coming up, you got 1, 2, 3, triple tap right there. Be very, very careful on MU. Bang, right into that door of 104. You still have room up, though. On the daily here, above the whip zone, oh boy, there he is at 110.71, the granddaddy. But you have plenty of room up to that granddaddy, okay? Just because if you're trading around here, traders, and you see granddaddy, you don't get scared and say, nope, not going long. That is $8 a share away. You have plenty of room up to that granddaddy. Just know, as you get closer, he will become a brick wall. That is MU. What else are we looking at? The Qs. And then we'll head over to XRP. What do we got here on the Qs? The Qs, we are in a neutral state. We are going to map out our whip zone levels right now. And there they are. Bang, boom, zoom. Here we go. We're in a neutral state on the Qs. 531.14 up, 529.63 down. On the 15-minute, you got room to go on the Qs. Over that whip zone level, you got room right up to that pivot. Under the whip zone, we got the daddy right there at 529.28. Be careful. Then you got a whole hell of a lot of pivots in your way to the downside on the Qs. The Qs got major support level there and has room to the upside. What else are we looking at? Nvidia. Let's go to Nvidia. Nvidia right now we have, let's draw it out. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, do-da day. All right, hold on. Yes, I'm a nut. That's all right. I know how to trade, and I will teach you how to do it. Just ask all the VIPers that are currently in our chat who have been with me for a while. We are in a neutral state here on Nvidia. I see your whip zone levels. You got to watch this 200 on the 2-minute. This is the Powder Hound ski slope. He's one of our coaches and one of our top traders. Be careful right there. Powder Hound ski slope is in the way. What the hell does that mean? You'll learn about that all in the VIP. Right now, you're in a neutral state on the 15-minute. To the upside on this, you have room up to these pivots right here. 1, 2, okay? Above that whip zone, you're going back to those pivots possibly. Remember, this is not trading, tax, or investment advice. This is for education purposes only. Under the whip zone, you got room down to those pivots right there around 132, 132.85, 133. Now we're going to our hourly. You got room up, you got room down on Nvidia. Remember, you're in a neutral state. One of the biggest mistakes traders make is they get up at 6 a.m., they start charting, they start doing the crappy trend lines, they start doing all this nonsense, their RSI, their MACD, their sister's ass, everything. They're trying to figure it out. You ain't going to figure it out. Only Miss Market will figure it out. She will tell you where to go. And what do we teach you? High probability setups, the same ones you're going to trade every day, over and over and over. And you're not going to trade unless you get one of those setups. Do you understand me, traders? Forget your trend lines. Throw them out the window. Say goodbye, RSI. Goodbye, trend lines. Goodbye, MACD. Forget your Elliott wave oscillators, all that other nonsense. Get it out. We are going to teach you state, position, and event. Once you learn that, you're going to say, holy shit, what was I doing with all this garbage on my chart? We're going to clean those charts up. This is it. This is what you got right here. All right? You know how many charts we had to clean up for all our VIPers that are in there? We got over 1,450 traders in our community. We had to treat up all them garbages, all them charts. And now they are all turning that corner and having a much better time at trading. VIPers, put in the chat right now. Are you glad you met me over the last year? Put it in the chat. We got gifts to shout out. Carrie with the confetti. Jared with the heart puff. Duco with the donut. Happy Waves confetti. Happy Waves confetti. Carrie confetti. Thank you so much. Doc Kids with the follow. Yes. Thank you. Also, moderators, pin those VIP responses so everyone can see how powerful our community is. Sandra with the follow. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate you over there. We are now going to move over here. Welcome, 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 everybody. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. Right now, we are going to head over to, where is it? Here we go. A couple cancellations. We like to call them out. We never call out names, though. Not in the state of mind to learn how to trade. That is an honest person. We love them. Someone was trying to sign up, couldn't figure out how to attach their Discord. If you can't figure that out, you have no business trying to learn a trading software. Started a new job and don't have time right now. They fell to that scam. Just not interested in trading. I don't know what to do and don't have confidence in myself. I like that person. Their honesty. Going to take a few months to allocate some money so I can start trading. Put the X up there. That is the worst thing you can do. You're just scared of failing. But that's okay over there. We got you. We hear you. You must get in a simulator and be profitable for 6 months straight. Everyone thinks they have to allocate all this money, open up get with a broker, and then start trading. No, you're going to lose it all. How the hell can you start trading with your real money if you don't know what the hell you're doing? Does that make any sense, anybody? No. Are you going to give your 5-year-old a brand new Tesla and say, go ahead, honey, here are the keys. Go and drive that bad boy. No, you know what the end result's going to be. Come on. Enufa, what's up, Enufa? Sukes Drum, how are you? ED, Jacob with the Qs we just did. We'll do it again in a little while. Let's head over to Google. What do we got here on Google? We love those new traders. Who here said one day, I'm going to become a trader. Let me open up a brokerage with some cashola. Who put it in there and lost it all? Raise your hand. Yes, everyone should be raising their hands. Boy, did we make a big mistake. Thank you for the follow, Team Royalty. Google coming in tomorrow. You are in a neutral state on the 15-minute under that whip zone. Woo! You got room down on the 15-minute to 184.41. Let's see the hourly. Yes, it is. You got room down to them pivots right there. Woo! 186. Google's got room to fall. Does it have any support on the daily? Nope. Watch out for Google. It'll be hanging on to the whip zone level right here for dear life, saying, oh boy, here it is, Google, woo, hanging on for dear life under that whip zone. Let's see what Google's going to give us tomorrow. What else we got going on here in the chat? Carrie, thank you for the shares. The Qs, thank you. France Art with the follow. Toe Mom with the follow. Thank you. Keith, welcome. Marcy, welcome. Indicators 20 and 200. Juniors TikTok, good morning. Thank you, Master, for the follow. Deanna, VIPers are in the house. We're going to head over there and look at Tesla. Let's see what we got on Tesla. For some reason, this is the novice trader's favorite stock to trade. It is also one of the most volatile stocks you can possibly trade. And we got the novices in there. And then they get wiped out and said, what the hell just happened? It was up $3 a share a minute ago. And now it's down $12. What did I do to myself? You didn't listen to Voss. That's the first problem. Oh boy. Tesla, here we go. 2-minute neutral state on Tesla. What do we got to the upside? 436.25. You're neutral. 428.23 down. Your 20's got to catch back up to your 200 before you look for any possible short there. On the 15-minute, we know we got room to go on Tesla. On the short side, you got room down to 423. Whole number on the hourly under the whip zone. Watch that 20 at 423. That is a major, major support for Tesla at 423. And you got your 20 waiting for you right there. Now we're going to head over to our daily. Daily, all roads lead back to the 20. We are a little far from that 8. There's your 20. All roads, you're not going to the moon. You're just coming back to the 20 right there. We are not going to the moon. If you think you're going to the moon here above that whip zone, you are going to be surely mistaken, because all roads lead back to the 20. They do, Voss? Yes, they do. Let's go back and take a look here. All roads. Woo, 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 woo. It will come back here all day long, over and over and over. Well, why the 20? Because the 20 is the heartbeat of the market. No, it ain't. Okay, trade against it. TikTok man with the heart me. Thank you, TikTok man. I appreciate you. I appreciate the 50, the 100, and the 200 periods, my comrades. No, get that 50 and 100 off of there. What else do we got going on? SMA, never EMAs. SMA, always, always, always. Let me ask you all a question in there. All you EMA traders, how are you doing with them? How are you doing with your 50 and your 100? Keep using them. Keep failing. That's all right. We need depositors in the market. What else are we doing here? Traders, what else are we looking at? Put it in the chat. Candy, thank you for the shares. I appreciate you. Sleck Slap is in the house. VTI. What's up, Sleck Slap? VTI, Vanguard. Yes, it is. You are in a narrow state here. Here's your whip zone levels right here. Boom and boom down here. Okay. On the 15-minute, you look good. Your 200 is way up there. On the daily on this, all roads lead back to the 20. You're coming back. Watch that bounce possibly off 298 here on VTI. What's up, Time Pass? How are you? Sometimes this other chat over here doesn't catch up right away. I think we're going too fast for it. We're going to head over to the B, the T, and the C. All right, let's zoom this back out. Ready? Look at that beautiful 20. Following it like a champ. Look at that right here, everyone. Thoughts? We're going to the moon right here. Look, we're going to see Buzz Aldrin. No, we're not. We're just coming back to that 20. Right now on BTC, you're moving off that 8, okay? Right now, you're 8 and 20. You look good on that. On the let's go down to the hourly. Hourly, you're looking good. 15-minute looks delicious right here on BTC. Now let's go to an execution time frame. You must get over this pivot right here, 103.02907 on Bitcoin for a move up to that pivot right there. That's all we're doing, guys, over and over and over again. We are trading levels, one level to the next level to the upside, one level to the next level to the downside. All roads lead back to the 20. Watch your 200, the granddaddy. It will smack you back down, okay? Either way that you go. Remember, here is the granddaddy of them all right here. Flat, wham, to the upside off the granddaddy. Narrow state. We love those. Oh, yes, we love those. That 20 will get far from that 200. It will not stay away. They always come back to each other. Are we ready? Are we ready for an oh shit moment? Let's do it. VIPers, should we give them the oh shit moment? Let's take away this. Let's bring this back down. Right on the 13th, on Friday, they were narrow. That 20 got far from that 200. Everyone thought it was going down the shitter. No, only a novice trader is going to short right in this level and get ripped apart. Back we go. Granddaddy doesn't want to stay from daddy too long throughout the day. And here they come. They are catching back up. There they are, back in that narrow state. Let's go over to Apple. Here we go. Let's take the whip zone levels off so we can be a little clearer. Here it is on Apple on Friday. The daddy and granddaddy got away and whoop, they met up again throughout the day at 2 p.m. Who's shorting down here? Who's going to the shitter? Not me. We're just going back the other direction. And a lot of people got destroyed right in this area. You got to learn the market cycle. You have to learn about Miss Market, everybody. Who here knows what the market cycle is? Who here knows the 1, the 2, and the 3 that the cycle does every day? Dark Wage with the heart me. Thank you, Dark Wage. Sensation with the follow. Noise and Soul with the follow. Yes, it is. Once I teach you the market cycle in our VIP, you're going to say to yourself, holy shit, what is this guy nuts? This guy knows what the hell he's talking about. Yes, I do. Been doing this a long time. I was there too. I was going to the moon, right? And I'm saying to myself, trade momentum. Let's get in that momentum for a move higher. And it was never going higher every time I got in. It always kept going back this way. And I kept saying, what the hell is going on here? How come everyone else, when they're in it, it goes up, but when I'm in it, it goes in the other direction, right? How many of you have that problem right now? Or if you short it to the downside, it starts going back that way, huh? Put me in the chat if that is you currently. You're just getting in at the wrong time. You don't know the market cycle. You're getting in when the market cycle is going the opposite direction. And once we teach you the market cycle, you're going to say, oh my God. You're going to go back and look at all your other trades you took over the last 2 years, and you're going to put them into what we teach you in our VIP platform, and you're going to say, holy shit, did I just waste 2 years of my life watching YouTube videos? John Petrus with the ice cream cone. Thank you, my John. What's up, Bagoffy? Bago Fish, how are you? Might of God with the follow. Free Chuck. What's up, Chuck, with the ice cream cone? Thank you, NO4 Matt. Someone said, how do I get in that VIP? Whether you're on the tubes or the talk, what you're going to do is go into my profile. You can't miss it. It's right there. Woo! Just click on that. It'll bring you to our VIP page, and from there, you'll have all the information that you need. Once you get in there and you connect your Discord, we're actually moving away from the Discord. We have our own platform that for our back end for all our education. But right now, you're going to connect your Discord. You're going to go there. We are going to welcome you with open arms. VIPers, are you listening? I don't see enough welcomes in there when our new VIPers join. If you do not welcome all new VIPers when they come in, we are going to throw you the hell out of there, okay? We are a family in there. We are a community in there. We welcome everybody. It's like the first day of school. Remember when you were young, you were scared as hell. It doesn't change when you're an adult learning something new for the first time. They come into our VIP community. We welcome them with open arms. Those that do not welcome on a consistent basis, you will automatically say to yourself, what happened to the VIP? We're going to throw your ass out of there. That's what we're going to do. So make sure you are welcoming everybody. As you know, and the VIPers will tell you, I don't play games. This is serious business. We need to teach as many people as we possibly can how to trade the market the right way. Do we still have fun? Yeah, of course we still have fun. Am I the nicest guy in the world? I am the nicest guy in the world. But you have to do your part, okay? Everyone has to do their part. That's why when all our VIPers come in, welcome to the VIP, and Joseph, we will tag you once we're done. Once you come into our VIP and you have 6 months success in the simulator, and then you start going live, then we will start thinking about bringing you on as a coach, okay? All our coaches started in the VIP, and they had great success. That's why they are coaches. They know what we teach from front to back. All right, it's very, very important. We are a team in there. Everyone needs to help everybody else. This is not a one-man or one-woman event. Does everybody understand that? We're all in this together. That is the thing. You come into the VIP, we're a family, we're a community. All right, we weed through the people who aren't going to make it, and everyone can make it. The problem is, everybody, is you got to be disciplined as hell in order to be successful at this. You also got to be very patient, and you got to want to win. All right? If you're just like, I'm going to give it a try, you're not going to win. Just like if you go to the gym and say on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day with your New Year's resolution, I'm going to go to the gym, I'll give it a try. And then you go on the cardio machine for about an hour. And then you go to McDonald's right after. And then the next day you're back on the cardio machine. And then you go back to McDonald's. And then after 2 weeks, you didn't lose 3,000 pounds. And you said, what the hell just happened? It's not working. You got to be disciplined. just like trading, okay? It's all a revolving door. If you're not disciplined in one thing, you'll be disciplined in nothing. Remember that. Your favorite couple, thank you for the Rosa. I appreciate you all over there in TikTok land. Dreamweaver, thank you for the follow. I love you. My Kula wants a little Cava and a little Uber. Let's see what we got here. Cava. What do we got on Cava? Cava right now, we are in a neutral state. We're going to put our whip zone levels in place. Right now, you're at 124 on Cava. I love all these people, all these other traders who post, I told you it was going to go up. Well, no shit. That's all stocks do every day. They go up and down, and they go sideways. It's like me saying, I told you it was going to go sideways. Well, of course it's going to go sideways. It's called consolidation. You're going to have that a few times a day, all right? Here we are on Cava. We're in a neutral state. We're on the 15-minute. Above that whip zone, we got room up. Now, here's the thing. Are we ready? What do we have on the hourly? There may be something in our way. Maybe not, but we'll see. There it is, the 20 above the whip zone. Boom! Voss, how the hell did you know that? See what I'm saying? Right there on 126.34, we got major resistance level on Cava. You must get over that 126.34. Under the whip zone, you got more room to fall. Let's head over to our daily. There he is, the granddaddy. That thing likes to lurk throughout your time frames. You just have to stay away from granddaddy. The only thing you're doing is if you come off granddaddy for a short there, it's beautiful. If you come off granddaddy above and a retest to the upside, it's powerful. All right, remember that. Just keep an eye on Cava to the downside at 99.47. You got yourself right there, the granddaddy. Also, on Cava, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red candles to the downside. You may be going, whoop, back up that way. Don't be surprised tomorrow you wake up and you got a gap down on this in position 3. If you do, VIP traders, you know where you're going. Who knows their positions, everybody? All you traders out there, position 1, position 2, and position 3. Once you learn this at the open, you are going to go, oh my God. You're going to say, I used to go long there. What am I, crazy? Over and over again. VIPers, let me ask you all a question in the VIP. At the open now, how much more confident are you when the bell goes off than you were a year ago? Put it in the chat. How much more confident are you now when the bell goes off than you were a year ago? Put it in the chat. I don't know why this chat over here stopped working, but I have these chats over here. Don't worry. Oh, I didn't forget you over there. How are we in YouTube land? I love you guys. King Ames, how are you? Hey, Cabo in the house. Hey, Cabo. Aaron Pilkowitz, you learned all that in the VIP. What else did you want to do? Uber. I'm going to ask you all a question right now. Let's see if you all know the answer. What is one of the top stocks that when it gaps up or down, it naps afterwards? What is the top stock for the gap and nap? Everyone's like, what the hell does that mean, the gap and nap? Who knows what the number one top stock is for gapping and napping? Put it in the chat. Thank you, France, for the follow. Miguel with the follow. Oh, Payne with the follow. Thank you. Yes, it is. The number one stock for the gap and nap is Baba. But right now, we're going to look at Uber. How many of you have gotten into a trade when you thought Baba was going to the moon and it had a big gap up and it went sideways the whole day? Huh? How many of you? Put it. Joshua Collins, welcome to the VIP. How many of you traded Baba when it gapped way down and then you got in for it to possibly go more to the downside, which is or it went sideways and you're like, I'm stuck in this nap and this sideways. That is Baba for you. Be careful. Uber, you're in a neutral state. We're going to head over here to the 15-minute on Uber. Uber to the downside, under the whip zone, you got room. Uber above the whip zone here, you got room up to that pivot right there around 61.50. Let's take a look at our hourly. There it is again, that pesky daddy. The 20 is in the way at 61.38, above the whip zone of $60.85. You want to get over that 61.38 for a possible move to the upside. And we know we have the 8 on the daily waiting for you at 64.59. So you have room up to that level as well once you get over the previous level of the hourly. That's what we're doing, traders. You're looking at 4 time frames. We're going to teach you how to trade on 4 time frames at the same time. It's like a runway. It's like an airplane. When you take off the runway, you need to see your radar, right? You got to see if planes are coming from the side or coming at you straight. And now we got to watch out for drones that are in the air, for crying out loud. What the hell is going on with that? The Galaxy. Thank you, Purposeful Brands, for the Galaxy. So the same thing with trading. Your 2 and your 5, whichever one you use, is your execution time frame, okay? You cannot take a trade on that time frame unless you know you have clearance on the higher time frames. Why the hell would you enter a long on the 2-minute if you're going to run right into the granddaddy on the daily? You're not going to go anywhere, because if you were on the 2-minute chart and you try to take a long into there, right back down you went, all right? And we will teach you all of this in our VIP. What happened to the likes? We're only at the 39,000. Tap that screen, everybody. Carrie, are you in here, my Carrie? Lino, what's up, Lino? JPM. Carrie or Kate, Hillary, anybody? Powder, what I need you to do is put the word favorited. I need you to put a colon after it and put my username so they all can find me on that app. Favorited, official Voss Trading. Can you pin that at the top, please, one of you? I would appreciate that. We will be going live on there very soon. It is the carbon copy of what we're on right now, called the Tick of the Talk. All right, so, you know, people are going to take things away. We got to get ready, you know what I'm saying? Ricky Bobby's going to the moon. Ben Rod with the follow. Thank you, Ben Rod. I appreciate you. We are just going to do that right now. Here he comes to save the day. Anyone out there gonna pin? Anybody? PLTR, yes, we can. Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, sorry, guys. I thought I was on this screen. Whoops. PLTR, here we go. Let me move this over here. This is in the way, obviously. Let's head over to PLTR. Let's put our new whip zone levels in. Let's go over to my execution time frame. Boom. Boom. There's the whip zone levels. What do we got here? Neutral state on PLTR. We are in a neutral state. Look at that move at the close to the upside. We are going to hit our 15-minute. We are way too far from the 8 on the 15-minute. We are going to be bringing this back, possibly pre-market or at the open. And would I go long here? No, not in a million years. Bring it back here on PLTR for sure, okay? 15-minute, there's your 8, right? Right here, we're going to the moon. No, you're not. You're coming back. We're going to the moon. No, you're not. You're coming back on PLTR. It won't let you pin. All right, put a hashtag first. Hashtag favorited, boom. Let's try that. Go ahead, Powder. We're going to the moon. Isn't that amazing how they block us from doing certain things? Isn't that a sin? Right? They're fighting for freedom of speech, but they're doing the opposite. Yes, our app, you can't do that. Freedom of speech, but you can't type the word favorited in. What are we doing, America? What the hell are we doing here? Right? Does that make any sense to you? I'm going to start a social media app called Voss, and I'm going to say, all right, it's freedom of speech, everybody, but you can't type certain words in. We're not going to show them. What? Why not? I thought it was freedom of speech. Thank you for the follow, Poppy Jr. Yes, it is. All right, do this, Powder. Number sign, the word, and the username. Number sign, the word, and the username. Hello, Pawan, Audie, Vinay, Carlo, Mr. Dave, Aaron. Melissa, how are you, everyone over there in Tube World? Look at all those new viewers over there. Hello to our YouTube family. Yes. Hello, hit that follow button over there. On the books, let's see what we got over here. On Facebook, 0 people because their algorithm sucks. Facebook is stuck in 1980. Get them the hell out of there. Someone go save them. The 1980s wants their algorithm back. All right, Purposeful Brands with the roses. Thank you. And the galaxy. I appreciate you over there, Purposeful. Nvidia. He wants to see Nvidia. Did I say it right, Powder? Nvidia. There's your whip zone on your 2-minute, okay? You're in a neutral state on the 15-minute above the whip zone. You got room, guys, because that's your next pivot right there. But are we just going to take our word for it on the 15? No. We got to look at the hourly. And there it is, the daddy right there at 137, whole number, and the daddy right there, the 20 SMA. That will be in your way. Don't try to fight through that, but you do have room up to it. Just when you get up there, be careful. Now, VIPers, let's have a little test. Nvidia comes out of the whip zone, and it goes above the whip zone for a long. Are you going long there? Put it in the chat. All right, Powder. Whatever you do and you go long there, are you going long there, VIP? Put it in the chat. Let's see. Who's going long there? Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you. No, we're not going long there. Why, Kevin? Why, Lino? Why, Debo? Why, Robbie? Come on, tell them. Unknown with the follow. Thank you, Unknown. Why aren't we going along there? Put it in the chat so everyone can learn. Thank you, Sadaf, with the follow. Because you're 20, you are in a bear setup. Your 20 is under your 200, and you think you're going to the moon. No, you're not. You ain't going anywhere until that 20 catches up. You were going to try to go for a long here, and you're going to be at the mercy of the heartbeat of the market, and you're just going to get chopped up, and you're going to say, oh, Jesus, why isn't this going? And then as this 20 starts creeping up, then it's going to go. But by that time, a novice trader is going to be out. They're not going to be able to take that whip back up and down, up and down, up and down, sideways, up and down, and then all of a sudden, they're going to look later, and it went. And they're going to say, what the hell just happened? Because your 20 had to catch up to your 200. It's that damn simple to know. What else did we do? We broke the chat over here. Look at this. We broke this chat. It couldn't keep up because we are a powerful force. Let me see. Let me try to chat again. Yep. Wah, wah. Oh, XRP. All right, let's do XRP. But don't worry, I got your chats. Don't you worry here on XRP. You're in a neutral state. You got far away from the 20 who thought they were going to the moon. Oh, no, you're just coming back. Whoop. Now you're bouncing off that 20 to the upside. Let's look at the higher time frames. On the 15-minute, you got major support there because the granddaddy's right there. So, look, everybody, you came down on the 15-minute on our XRP, and we're bouncing back up. Watch your double top right there, okay, on the 15-minute on XR to the P. On the 1 hour, it's getting a little dicey right here. You must get back over to 44 and 79 cents to the upside for another move up to that pivot. Let's go over to the daily. XRP, we were going to the moon. There it is. Who got in at $3? Thought we're going to Disney World. Book the trip. No, we're just coming back to the 20. Oh, Lordy. Isn't this fun? Thank you for the follow, John Mugetti, for the follow. GN Asim Munir, how are you? Blessed Sunday to you, Jay Pitts. I appreciate you, Mr. Pitts. Hope you're doing well. Are we going back to $2? Let's take a look. Now, we're trending pretty good right now on this. You got a nice trend on here. Are we coming back to 2? Not to 2, maybe 222 right here, because all roads lead back to the 20. Remember that. And your 20 is above $2. Now, if XRP was to do one of these, you ready? And get caught underneath, then you can come down. But we don't know what it's going to do. Nobody knows what it's going to do. I can promise you that right now. All we can do is trade high probability setups. It doesn't matter the commodity, over and over again, folks, okay? I don't care if it's CRYPTO. Did I spell that right? CRYPTO. If it's futures, if it's Forex, you're not going into whole numbers. You're not going into the daddy. You're not going into the granddaddy. It's the same thing over and over. We have Forex traders. We have futures traders. We have people that trade the Ripto. We have people that do shares. We have people that do options. It's the same thing over and over. Purposeful Brands with the roses. Sunny Day with the hand heart. Nicole Mumby with the hand heart. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Vladdy. Yoda to the moon. Sofi. Let's see what Sofi's doing real quick. Let's head over to Sofi. I love when people say that. Going to the moon. And then they DM me. Voss, yeah? I thought it was going to the moon. What happened? I just blew up my account. Well, I told you, right? All roads. I'm going to listen now. Okay. And then 6 months later, Voss, yeah, what happened? I thought it was going to the moon. Well, you told me that the last time. So what happened? I wasn't disciplined enough. And the same thing over and over and over again. We are in a neutral state here on Sofi. 1632 up out of the whip zone, under $16 below, under the whip zone. Now, 15-minute above 1631. You got yourself a little double top here at 1635. You get above that, you're going to 1650. On the 1 hour right here, you see them nice and clear. Watch them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Get over all of this, guys. You want to get over these right here. So wouldn't it be safer to get above 1663? And then you can try to go to the moon, right? Don't trade into support. Don't trade into resistance. Don't short into supports. You got to start understanding these things. If you don't know what the hell a position, a state, or an event is, you're going to have a very rough time trading, guys. Very, very rough time. All right? I know 90% of you in here are struggling, or you want to learn how to do this. But we need to teach you properly. We have a bunch of VIP traders who never traded before, and they are in our platform right now. And a lot of them are ladies, a lot of our women traders, and they are kicking major ass in there. They do Voss. You tell me what to do. I will follow it, and that's what they're doing. Do they rear off, the road sometimes? Yes, and then we get them right back on the road again because that's easy with trading. And they're kicking ass. We love brand new people who never traded before because then we don't have to worry about the ego. This is the number one thing in trading that will ruin your soul. It is called the ego. Why? Because everyone wants to be the one that says they figured it out on their own. No one will figure it out on their own, okay? You don't want to have the ego. This will destroy you. You know how many VIP traders I had that came in with this ego? And they're battling me, and I just leave them alone. Go ahead. And finally they say, I give up. Help me. And now they look back and say, I can't believe I was that much of an asshole. I am so sorry. You taught me how to do this the right way. What was I doing? I wasted so much time. No shit. Get rid of the ego. I had it too. I went in and was trained by one of the best traders there is, okay? And I got in there and spent a lot of money on education. And I'm arguing with this guy for like 2-3 months straight. And finally, someone reached out to me from our teaching group and said, Voss, if you don't start listening and get rid of everything you thought you knew, we're going to throw you the hell out of here. And I said, you know what? And they asked me one simple question. You ready for this question? And this is what really hit home to me. This knocked me to the ground. The question that was asked to me was, is what you're doing now working? And I went, no, or I wouldn't be here. Then why are you fighting with us and doing the same things that don't work? Why don't you try it this way? It was like a revelation. Like I was like, the easiest thing in the world was to make that make sense. And I wasn't doing it. And finally I said, I give in. I'm sick of losing. And boom, the rest is history. So, we all go through it. It's natural human. Just because you have the big ego and you think you know better doesn't mean that you're bad or that, you're wrong. We all go through it. Every trader, I've told them all stories in there, and they're like, holy shit, Voss, that's exactly what I'm going through because I did it. Who here has broken remotes? Me. Who is here has smashed monitors? Me. Who smashed their laptop three times? Me. Who flipped their couch over? Me. Who broke their, down here in their man cave? I have a bookshelf. Who broke that and tore that to pieces? Me. All right. Who screamed and yelled and cried? Me. I know what it feels like. After a losing day of trading, who was mean to their family and friends? God forbid that person calls you right after a bad trading day. That person's in trouble. Hello? What do you want? What do you want? Or the next day they call you and you had a good trading day. Hello? Hi, how you doing, honey pie? How's it going? Oh, it's going good. All right. They think you're insane. That is the roller coaster of trading. And that is the person, I can just tell by talking to them, who has a journal, by the way. Are you all journaling? That looks like this for a month. Oh, let me get this out for you. Who has this journal? Whoop, whoop, whoop. You're going backwards, right? We have our VIP traders journal look like that. And now they post their journals and it looks like this. Sure, they still have losing days and losing trades. We're all going to have that. I had a red day the other day, but their journal's starting to look like this. And they look back on the previous journal before they came into our VIP and they're like, holy shit. Right? When you go back and look at that journal, that's looking in the mirror. That will tell you how shitty you are as a trader. That is what you want. This is not what you want. All right, traders? Thank you, Moshan, Purposeful Brand, Sunny, Nicole Mumby. We got your favorite couple. Free Chuck, Jonah, Dark Wage, TikTok Man, Carrie, Happy Waves, The Duco, Jared, Carrie, Sneal, Powder, April, Diesel, Keep Fit Motivation, the number one, the first gifter of the day. Are we ready? Drum roll. Brrr. Keep Fit Motivation, the first gifter of the day, Simon with the lightning. Thank you all. We'll be back on tomorrow to get you ready for Miss Market at 8:20 a.m. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Remember, the VIP is open. Go into the profile of your choice on YouTube, on my Instagram. Come follow us everywhere. Every platform we're on. It's official Voss Trading. Same across the board. Right here is how you get into our VIP. You get in today. You'll have access within 5 minutes. Start learning. Start watching the education videos. We're going to tag all our new VIPers now because by tomorrow, once you watch these videos, you're going to say, holy shit, I'm going to try this. And let's see how good your day is tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful Sunday. Stay safe out there and be great. Have a good one, guys.